Hey everyone, Jessie here with ParkBench.com. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Barbara Baughman and Kate Kubisek, real estate agents with Keller Williams Realty and sponsors and ambassadors of a local community website all about Newtown and Sandy Hook in Connecticut. Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, thanks so much for joining. Looking forward to getting to know both of you a little bit more today.
Oh,
So why don't we start by telling us, why did you both first decide to become real estate agents?
sure. Well, I think that's something I've always wanted to do and held off on. We had 6 kids, and when the youngest was off to college, I always felt comfortable about finally getting into real estate. I love real estate. I mean, we've moved a number of times and coast to coast, and lots of times within the state of Connecticut. But I just always wanted to be a realtor. I always wanted to help people find a home, and I was doing it before became my profession. I mean, I had lots of friends who, when they would mention what it was they were looking for, I was the one who found it, and it was just exciting. I like how dynamic it is. I like how personal it is. I like I like the service. I mean, there's so many aspects of it that are just fun. It's exciting. It's fun. It's dynamic.
I love that.
And I went into real estate because I've been on both sides of the coin as well, buyer, seller. We built our own home a few years ago. And I felt like, especially with my background in project management, I had a lot to offer people and kind of that forward thinking, always looking, at things and being very proactive. So it's something that I'm really excited to be able to do now.
That's amazing. Well, you're a bit of a unique team. So why don't you tell our viewers a bit about the team of you two together? And what is it that really sets you apart as real estate agents?
Well, we are mother and daughter, which is kind of fun. But individually, we both really had a passion for real estate. We really wanted to be out there working with people. So it's a fun situation. It's a new situation for us, and it's very exciting because there are so many talents and gifts that Kate's bringing to the table. And I think it's going to be a wonderful opportunity to share our excitement.
That's really it. We have very different, similar in some ways, but very different strengths that we can both bring to the table. And I think we both have a passion for giving back to the communities. So that's a huge push for us.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. So now that you're a little bit new to the industry, Kate, but for yourself, Barbara, you've been in the industry for a little while. Do you have a memorable experience you can share, like working with a client?
Well, there was this experience. Actually, it was both of us, but she wasn't an agent yet. Kate gave me a call one day and said that there was a house down the street, which was for sale by owner, and she wanted to go take a look. So it was really adorable. So I went over, I took a look, and I knocked on the door, and I met the owner, and I said that I really love the house, and I would love the opportunity to show it to some clients. I mean, I have clients who are looking. I'm always looking for investments, and he welcomed me in. And a couple days later, I brought some clients by. Everyone fell in love with the house. And it was just a lot of fun. And he said to me, listen, I want you to know that my cousin is an agent. So if you have any ideas about listing this home, I already have an agent. I said, listen, I don't have any ideas about listing your home, but I do really want to show it to some clients. Anyway, after I had shown a couple of people the property, he tapped me on the shoulder as I was leaving, and he said, listen, I can't imagine listing my house with anybody else but you. He said, you are so excited and have been so excited about our property. And this was our family home for so many years. He said, would you please list the house? So I listed the house. We had a number of people come take a look at it, and within 3 days it was sold.
That's great.
That's just incredible. And I love that you're already working together on a team before you were licensed.
Well, that was a funny thing, because before she got her license, we really were always working as a team. Like, she'd often give me a call and say, hey, how about this? Or have you seen this? And so it was inevitable that she should become an agent.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. And that's such a great story. So outside of real estate, what is it that you both like to do for fun?
Sure. So I'm a mom of 3. I'm married. I'm a Peloton enthusiast. So that is, a big one for me. And then also just kind of being a part of our communities. I'm on the PTO board and just doing things we can here and keeping everybody busy. So
great.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. Again, still have 2 kids in college, and we have a boat on the lake. We love to go boating. I love the kids and the grandkids. We love to get together. We love to travel. We love to visit. We love to, it's just, we're busy. And It's fun.
Yeah.
That's great. It's always important to hear about the fun things you can do outside of real estate, because I think people have this idea that real estate agents only ever do real estate and don't do anything else. So it's nice to hear that you do have some time to kick back and have some fun. So what is it that you love most about working within the Newtown and Sandy Hook areas?
I think one of the biggest things is just their strong community base. I mean, they really, they have great businesses and they've worked really hard, I think, to keep those businesses open and thriving. They have wonderful volunteer efforts that are still moving forward. They're very welcoming to new people when they come in. And I think it's just a really strong community base that, that we can really help hopefully participate in helping them continue.
Yeah, it's really nice because I had some clients who moved into Newtown and Sandy Hook over the summer. And one of the things, what they all had to say was how welcoming the community was. They felt so warm and warmly welcomed. People were bringing dishes by, asking if they needed to use any piece of equipment. I mean, they couldn't believe how responsive the community was to this new family. And that would happen right across the board. And I felt that myself. I mean, we feel that ourselves just being in the community and working with people there. So it's a very nice town. Both of them are very nice towns,
and they're beautiful. It's a beautiful area to live in. I mean, they have a beautiful downtown, and it goes on for miles. So there's lots of different things to do and see, and very historic. So it's very pretty.
And again, lots of lakes for skiing, lots of lakes for sailing, lots of lakes for boating and fishing. I mean, it's a very beautiful town. It's very dynamic. You can do pretty much anything in Newtown. Newtown Sandy Hook. It's a very large area. It covers a lot of territory, and you can pretty much do anything you want to do.
Great. Well, you're selling me on it, so I'm gonna have to come visit. So that really ties into my next question, because you both talked about the community and how important that is to this area. So you've sponsored these local community websites that are all about supporting small business, shopping local. So why is that something that's so important to you as a team? Like, why do you think it's so important that we do support small business and shop local?
Well, I think it's always important to get to know your community. I think it's always very important to be a part of your community. And in particular, during this last year, when it's been so tough with COVID, the way that people have gone out of their way to make connection really makes a difference. And we want to be a part of that. We want to get more of the word out, because there are people, businesses and volunteers who are doing wonderful things in Newtown Sandy Hook. That it really is, again, it's just an extension of what they already had going. And we want to be a part of that and help support it.
Yes, and I mean, and we go there for all kinds of things. In the summers they'll open, but they have two amazing ice cream spots, Holy Cow and Ferris Acres. We actually, did our building loan and everything through Newtown Savings Bank. And so there's just a lot there that you can do. They have great places to eat and hang out.
Bakeries.
And Barnwood Grill is really good. So there's just so much to do there that I think you could really, that we really want to help promote, for them and with them.
Yeah. That's so wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing interviews from all of those businesses you just mentioned. This has been really, really wonderful to get to know both of you. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap up today?
I don't think so. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for interviewing us.
Very much.
Of course. This has been really, really great. I feel like your community is truly blessed to have you to help be advocates for small business. So thank you so much for taking the time. Thanks to everyone for watching. Once again, this was Barbara Baughman and Kate Kubisek, real estate agents with Keller Williams Realty. Be sure to check out their local community websites at parkbench.com/Newtown or parkbench.com/Sandy Hook. And if you have a small business and you'd like to be featured, reach out to them today. Thanks again for your time. It was so great getting to know you today, ladies.
Thank you. Bye.